Hi, I'm Sue Coyne, leadership and team coach and author of Stop Doing, Start Leading, How to Shift from Doing the Work Yourself to Becoming a Great Leader. In this series of sound bites, I explore the topic of sustainable leadership. In this fourth sound bite, we look at how we need to rewire our collective brain to bring about a shift to sustainable leadership that's appropriate for the 21st century. So what is the shift required for sustainable leadership? The most exciting breakthroughs of the 21st century will not occur because of technology, but because of an expanding concept of what it means to be human. John Naisbitt, American author and public speaker in the area of future studies. If we are to shift to a more sustainable view of leadership, a rewiring of our collective brain is required. So how do we do this? Our working memory has limited capacity, so in order to cope with the huge amount of information the brain has to deal with, it identifies what's significant or occurs frequently and then hardwires it into our long-term memory, which has more capacity. So what happens is your brain filters the information coming in to find things which confirm your already hardwired beliefs. These beliefs become your thoughts, which influence how you feel, what you do, and the outcomes you get as a result. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, which is not easy to break out of. The reason it's difficult is that your brain likes certainty and doesn't like change. What this means is that in a world that's constantly and rapidly changing, your view of the world very quickly becomes outdated and holds you back or keeps you stuck. So the first step in rewiring our collective brain is to identify the beliefs that have been hardwired into our psyche since the 19th century that are keeping us stuck in an outdated mechanistic view of the world. Beliefs such as organizations are machines. People are dispensable cogs in those machines. People can't be trusted and must be told what to do and controlled. Profit is king. Success requires burnout. We then need to hardwire a set of new beliefs based on a more sustainable human approach to leadership. Beliefs such as organizations and the people in them are living systems and do not operate in isolation. Organizations have multiple stakeholders, all of whom need to benefit from its activities. 70% of what happens in organizations comes from people imitating the leaders. So if we are to see a shift to this more human approach to leadership, it starts with leaders themselves changing. Again, this comes down to rewiring outdated beliefs at an individual level. Most of the beliefs that form the basis of our way of thinking and behaving are hardwired into our subconscious mind by the time we're 7 years old. And as we're not taught about the need to update this wiring as we go through life, like updating the software on our laptop, most of us have a 7-year-old running our lives as adults. Learning to let go of the beliefs that hold you back is an important leadership skill. Examples of such limiting beliefs are, I need to be perfect to be a good leader. I need to know everything to be a good leader. I need to be right. I need to work hard to prove I'm good enough. If I make a mistake or admit I don't know, others will think I can't do my job. I have to fix everything. It can be really stressful for leaders to feel they have to know and control everything. When leaders behave in this way, people feel mistrusted and resentful, and the negative impact it has on others makes it totally unsustainable in the longer term. Leaders changing their beliefs will enable their behaviors to change with appropriate development and support, and ultimately we will see a collective paradigm shift. Limiting beliefs are often deeply buried, and the following exercises may help you to surface them. If none of these work, you may need to get the help of a coach. Exercise 1. Write 6 sentences that begin with the words I must. Don't think about them, just let them come out. And for each answer ask, what would happen if I didn't? Exercise 2. Write 6 sentences that begin with I can't. Again, don't think too much about them, just let them emerge. And for each answer ask, what stops me? Exercise 3. Write 6 sentences that begin with I should. For each answer ask, why should I? Make a list of the limiting beliefs you've identified from these exercises and start to identify what would be a more empowering set of beliefs. If you want to know more about becoming a sustainable leader, get my book, Stop Doing, Start Leading, How to Shift from Doing the Work Yourself to Becoming a Great Leader. It's available on Amazon or on my website, suecoyne.com.